with JAMaROO Kids, and today we're gonna have some story time. This is a book called Shopping with Dad by Matt Harvey and Miriam Latimer, and it is also a barefoot book. Shopping with Dad. Mama made a list and she gave it to us. To me and my dad, we went on the bus. We got off the bus at the stop by the shop. Dad found us a card and then, whoosh, we were off. Dad gave me the list and the pencil to hold, and he said, if you're good and you do as you're told, you can cross out the things from the list as, hey, wait. I already started, so he was too late. That was silly, he said. Now it's quite hard to read. This list tells me all of the things that we need. That looks like a very long list. He read it and laughed. He said, listen to this. Mama put some very strange things on this list. Weather bread, danger jam, evergreen eggs, octopus underpants, spider's legs, well-behaved daughter water, extra clean germs, strong anti-grump pills, and a bucket of worms. I laughed and asked, does it have normal things too? It does, said my dad. Now here's what we'll do. But I didn't listen because I was excited, because Mama was funny and I was delighted. So I ran and 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 I bumped into a man who was stacking up cans at the end of the aisle, who said, whoa there, and steady, and gave me a smile. I said, I'm very sorry. I thought this was best because I knew that my dad was getting quite stressed. And he was, he said. Stop, he said, give it a rest. So I stopped and I stopped and I sat and I stopped. I sat there nonstop. I stopped there and sat. And I didn't start starting at all, in fact. I sat till I couldn't be still anymore. I was sitting so still it was making me sore. It was making me feel that I couldn't quite breathe. It was making me sweat. It was making me sneeze. And the sneezing feeling, it built up inside and then I just couldn't stop it. I tried and I tried. I tried every non-sneezing thing I could do, but it just, achoo. Uh-oh. That sneeze was fantastic. It made my dad jump, and his jump gave the woman beside him a bump, and she went, arr, and swung around in alarm, and her bag hit a woman who jogged a man's arm. And he nudged a lady who knocked someone else, and the knock got passed down to the end of the shelf. So the last person bashed the big stack the man built, which juddered and jiggled and started to tilt. Oh no. And the man who'd been stacking turned slowly around to see his work fall smash bang crash to the ground. Smash, bang, bong, crash, ping, wallop, clunk, clong to the floor, and everyone gasped, and one woman swore, mercy. Oh my goodness. Then a loud, angry voice said, what's happening here? And I thought, uh-oh. And my dad said, oh dear. It was him. No, it wasn't. It was, that's not fair. She pushed me. He shoved me, did not. It was her. They were all blaming each other. Then the woman my daddy had bumped on the arm, the one who'd gone arr and swung around in alarm, she pointed her finger and said, it was him. And they stared at my dad, and my dad scratched his chin, and my dad scratched his nose, and my dad scratched his head. But it isn't his fault that it's isn't his fault that it's his fault, I said. It was mine, it was me. I sneezed. I sort of exploded as if I was loaded with a great big wet shout. Then my voice faded out. They looked at me hard, so I held on to Dad, who looked 20 to proud and a quarter past sad. He winked at me once, and I looked in his face, and I saw his eyes, the hint of a trace of laughter. Soft laughter that couldn't come out. And he said to the man who had started to shout, "Shh." And he said to the people who gave us hard looks with a very slight shrug of his shoulders, "Oops, accidents happen. It's always a shame. But when push comes to shove, there's no one to blame." Then my dad, he got down on his knees in the store. He started to pick all the cans off the floor. The woman knelt too. She said, "Right, you're not wrong." Then everyone joined us. It didn't take long. Dad stood up and stretched and said, "That wasn't hard." So we finished our shopping and paid with his card. We went home. Mama gave us a hug and a kiss. She said, "Did you get all of the things on the list?" Dad told her what happened. He made it sound fun. And she laughed and said, "Very well done." The end. That was a very silly story. But it sounds like at the end, everyone used teamwork to put all the things back together on the shelves. Thank you for tuning into JAMaROO Kids and reading Shopping with Dad with me. That was so much fun. And if you want to see some more fun videos, you can subscribe to our channel. And I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.